So get this, Abraham gives birth to Isaac, gives birth to Jacob. Jacob has 12 sons, the 12 tribes of Israel. One of those 12 sons is Joseph. Another son is Judah. Judah becomes the great-great-grandfather of King David. David becomes the father of Solomon, who becomes the father of many other people, eventually leading to Joseph and then Jesus. Okay? And the promise is this: their blessing is going to come to all the nations of the earth through an offspring of Judah who's going to be a king who's going to bring blessing to all the nations. And the whole Old Testament, we're trying to figure out who is this king and when is he going to show up. And we trace through and we get to David, and David becomes this great king. And then Solomon becomes perhaps an even greater king in some regards at the beginning of his reign. And yet both David and Solomon are marked by serious sin. David is adultery, followed with murder, and then Solomon has great compromise in his life. Many generations go by. Finally, Jesus is born, and all the Christmas stories start making sense. When it says things like this, the son of David has been born in Bethlehem. What's that about? The king from the line of Judah who's going to rule and bless all the nations is the Christ. By the word Christ means anointed, as an anointed king. Remember, David was anointed with oil when he became king. Solomon was anointed with oil when he became king. Jesus is the anointed one that is the king of Israel. He is the true son of David and the true son of Judah. And so that blessing right now is going to be given to Judah, but right now it's tied together with the birthright, and both go to one son, Jacob. That's why this was very significant. By the way, just humanly speaking, if Esau, humanly speaking, I know God is sovereign and was not going to let this happen, but humanly speaking, if Esau would not have traded his birthright for that bowl of soup and he would have inherited the blessing, we would actually know the God of the Bible by a different name. He would be known as the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Esau. And yet Esau traded that privileged position. He would have been eternally famous as the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Esau, but he traded that for a bowl of soup. Now, we laugh at that. We say how silly and stupid. How many people have traded eternity with God because of their fleshly, momentary appetites? I mean, think about it. How many people have traded their eternal inheritance in Jesus because of a momentary pleasure or desire that they feel today that's gone tomorrow? I mean, he ate the red soup and then got up and went his way and despised his birthright. How many of us are tempted to give up all that we have in Jesus simply because of a momentary appetite or craving like the one that Esau had?